These are all recovery rate. Recovery, 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 recovery. So does the location matter? I don't get how this works. Why? How are these different? Perks can be worth it. I mean, robot perks probably would be really good for us. And the infantry ones. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and get the robot perks. We're a robotics nation after all. Supply use reduction on robots is also good. They use quite a lot. Speaking of robots, how's our training coming along? Slowly but surely. Oh, this is probably where all of our manpower's been swallowed up. No, not really. We're at our 8%. We've already maxed it out. Apparently we were in a deficit much bigger than I expected. Aha, finally. We can get sophisticated robots, can't we? Yes. Okay, so, decision time. Gutsy versus Protectron. Gutsy's got more breakthrough. Soft attack's the same, AA is the same. Armor on the Protectron's a lot better. Reliability on the Protectron's better. Gutsy is faster. Protectron has more defense. So Gutsy is breakthrough and speed. However, I feel like these units move slowly already because of the yeah, they do. Because of these guys. So I think we're probably going to go with the Protectron. Breakthrough is nice, of course, but we don't really use breakthrough, we use soft attack. And we will want some heavy units as well. But I think right now we're going to go for the Protectron. I love how they're using the British word of tire instead of tire. Is that really with a Y? Tyre with a Y is the city in Jordan, no, in Syria. Can I go above sophisticated? I don't think so. No. Wait. No, because that requires the heavy quadrupeds. So no, I can't. The only thing where I have specials, which I must remember they exist, is here. The SMG, the RG launcher. Those two I have access to. Because again, my specialist support stuff, it's not robots. Which is why even my robot units have fire teams and demolitions. That's a lot of people. Another agent was captured. Well, I guess we should do another jailbreak in that case. Fairly soon we're going to find ourselves in West Utah. As we push ever closer to the Thunderdome. And the way that we're winning this, by the way, is attrition. They just don't have the equipment to keep up with the rate of losses. Admittedly, we ourselves are also having a few problems. So dogs can go down. AA gear can go down. We do need more support robots. We do need more demolitions. We can do with less CNC. Alright, let's rejig a bit. Heavy gas, we have enough for another air wing. Where would be the best location for it? Oh, except for the fact that you're full. Because it's damaged. No manpower, never mind. And I reckon we've maxed it out again. I mean, we're still getting 70% manpower from them and providing 30% from our own. So I think the main thing here is we need to just keep these two rolling as much as we can. And then other than that, we're just going to be relying more and more on our vassals to do the fighting. Aircraft are already upgrading as much as they can. And I think we also just need to be more aggressive about using these units. Keep our specialists in reserve as specialists. There we go. Green on all fronts. That's what I like to see. 15,000 losses for the Thunderbirds. We inflict a lot of casualties. Metal mouths have been taken. Systems of steel grow ever larger. Nope, 3 fighters are pushed in. Barely. So how are these guys looking? They're halfway to capitulation. They're down to just 18 factories.
What's up?
It is disappointing that manpower is being such a problem. It's beginning to feel like we're going to have to remove some of my mixed arms units to get my own 30% manpower back, so that I can then use that manpower for air power. Stuff's been lost in the last 12 months. We've lost 10,000 equipment to attrition, but we've inflicted 22,000 damage to them. Yeah, we have like double the soft attack to their units. Well, that's because these guys are so under strength. Can't really compare those. Oh, these do get increasingly expensive. Okay, that's interesting. The fall of the hangdogs. Word has begun spreading throughout the wastes that the couriers and refugees from the defenders of Dog City have been partially confirmed, although the sounds of battle rage on in the ruins of the city with bodies and bullets falling from the towering buildings. The dogs of the city work both for and against the defenders, striking the forces of Lanius's cohort from the drainage pipes and other small places that they can hide. Meanwhile, Lanius's cohort and their armies continue their advance outside the city, heading towards the remaining strongholds in the hangdog control. Can the dogs of war hold out and make a comeback, or will they be snuffed out like so many others under Lanius cohort's boots? No, pretty sure they've lost. That's too bad. That would have been an amazing story if the hangdogs had managed to take out Lanius's legion. Caesar is looking very strong, but Lanius lost a lot against the hangdogs. Then again, NTR lost a lot against Shi. Is Arroyo still at war with Eureka? Yep. That's just not going anywhere. Here we go, doctrine available. Toughened frame. Robot organization goes up. And we also gain more experience. Is that every level of this? Yes, it is. Cool. Offensive armament,
Sir?
which I do believe is an air power. Yes, it was. Oh, we need to do some of these. That one first. Need to get those industrial techs done. We are 9 months behind already. And it does look like Shoshone Nation never decided to go after us. Little disappointing.
Hello.
Oh, you guys are finished. Let's have you focus down this southern section. Go. Let's not have you too spread out. In fact, you know what? I want you going after Thunderdome. Go, although you have no planning preparation. Battle for Thunderdome is on. What's the victory point? 20. I suspect that's going to be game over, man. Game over when that falls. Alright, so let's go and get some more of these. The other thing we should probably start to do is, yeah, nationwide assimilation. 4% of our population is now unassimilated. Every controlled chord state will gain 127 population if we trigger this. And we are now solidly in West Utah, which probably also explains why my planes aren't doing nearly as much damage. Or my armies weren't doing nearly enough damage because they weren't getting the air support they were so used to. This allows me to concentrate my force a lot better, and there we go, green everywhere. The importance of air power, everyone. It's also probably a big part of the reason why their armies are so weak compared to mine. New Canaan's trading with us. Good stuff. Thunderdome is disabled. Oh, that's another trade node. And there it is. Thunderbirds have been taken. Now, do I want to break them up into little pieces, or do I want to take one big one? I'm going to make lots of little ones, because that way I get more operatives. Our selflessness in vanquishing the 80s has made us become seen as the savior of the people of the Wastes. The 80s were the scourge of Utah for countless years. Now, thanks to our efforts, they are bottom memory. Some felt that they were simply going to usurp the reign of power they had. By abstaining and giving power back to the subjugated people, we've instead shown our resolve in standing by the needs of the wasteland. Ooh, hello. Weekly manpower plus 25, monthly population gain plus 25, factory output plus 30, weekly stability plus 0.5 for a year. That's really strong. They love us! Made the right decision. Okay, so all of you lot now need to start spying on the 80s, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to like the fact that I just did this. The Thunderbirds failed, and they're probably going to try next. Okay.
Hey. Hey there. Hello? What's up? Sir? Hello? Sir? What's up? Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Alright, let's see where we put these guys. I think I basically need to have the rest of you effectively protecting against troll warren.
Sir? Hello, sir. What's up? Hello?
And if not, then we can do this just for the planning preparation.
Hey there. Hey.
And we're going to need a bunch more commanders.
Haven't had
Well,
a decent
not
meal in
necessarily.
weeks.
Oh, he's quite good. Nice. Okay, that's going to be good. And now we have a bunch of investments to make. So let's make them. And then what I want to do while we're now at peace
What's up?
is I want my entire army drilling. I also want the entire Air Force drilling. Meanwhile, the recons actually managed to get all of their numbers back again. That's good. How else are we doing? We have another 2 sets of attackers ready to deploy, which I'm definitely happy to do. Except I can't because manpower. Well, hopefully we'll start gaining some manpower from the They Love Us buff. However, the Nevada Pact, definitely growing to become a bit of a power. We in the Northern League, I would say, are probably pretty similar. And the Texan Economic Union. Last Patrol, Adjutant General Christopher Harrison. Can form Oklahoma. The Oklahoma National Guard. Interesting. Do you actually have a focus? Oh, you do. Huh, interesting. And then forming Oklahoma after that. That could be an interesting game. Probably more interesting when there's more stuff around you. That was always the problem with the Texan Arms Associations. Like, you're right in the edge of the map. And there it is, Sisters of Steel are now at war with MacArthur, while MacArthur is still at war with Yellowstone and the Northwestern Brotherhood. So for the people that were saying that Sisters of Steel always implode because they attack 3 different people, well, that's MacArthur's problem now. Did I lose any factories? I didn't. Interesting. However, I am going to need to buy in a bunch more scrap. Oh, New Canaan. And also water. Which I'll buy from Arroyo. Okay, good stuff. How are we doing for construction factories? We still have more. Right, because we changed our economic laws. If we had outsider volunteers, then we could get more refugee assimilation. And also more non-core manpower. Which right now we don't get any of, I think. Although we don't have that much non-core manpower. In fact, I don't think we have any. In which case, irrelevant, because again, we puppet everything. Right, it was showing as non-core when I was occupying territories, but I'm not occupying them anymore. Is Havre allied to the Sisters of Steel? They are a puppet of the Sisters of Steel. That means that MacArthur is a flipping huge... Man, you're at war. You are fully encircled there, buddy. The only one they haven't pissed off is Whitechapel. Yet. Look at the Chickasaw Muskogee Alliance. They have casino focuses for caps. Interesting. Oh wow, that's huge. The head of the Office of Unusual Research. When was this stuff added? And then we got Jigsaw. Yeah, these are all the same. Casino Heiress. Consumer Goods Factories -5. No change. With Texas. Interesting. Didn't even realize that. Cool. Alright, do I still not have any manpower? How much am I still short? $18 out of 18. And I'm not even using any for garrison duty anymore. We have another operative. What abilities do you have there, buddy? Cipher, counterintelligence, we'll take you. Troll Warren declared war on Arroyo, while Arroyo is still at war with Eureka. That's not going to bode well for them. Aha! I can see your focus tree now. So it doesn't look like the ATs have any focuses against me because they've completed it. In which case, let's flip over to Troll Warren and keep an eye on them. Because it looks like they are still expanding. There's the Protectron. Good stuff. Protectron replaces Mr. Handy, right? They're both light support. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, then the Elite Smuggler. I'll check to see what exactly that gave me. Aha! Implant 2. This is the one that I then need to start producing. I do believe. So your guys are virtually done with the training.
Hello, sir.
So are yours. You have a few left to go. And yeah, considering they had a complete stalemate against Eureka, I think that this probably is the end of Arroyo. They are going to die. And on that note, I'm going to have to say thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this and you would like to see more of this kind of content, then you should help the channel out and subscribe. Or you can, of course, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at the beginning of the series. That is at youtube.com/MordredViking. Then I have a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a real pleasure to see some new faces. So come join us, say hello. You'll be more than welcome. Right, I'm going to go and see who else is streaming at the moment. And we'll throw them a raid. I know that there is a Hearts of Iron tournament going on, but I don't think it's started yet. I think that's later today. Unless they finished last night, which is possible. One team wasn't doing particularly well. Who do I fancy raiding? Shenru is playing Hearts of Iron. We haven't raided Shen for a bit. Let's go and raid him. So head on over to Shen, say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see his chat absolutely lit up by the Viking raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking raid just like this. Or if you're a subscriber and you have access to the long ships, then you can bring those along instead, just like this. Anyway, that's all for me for now. I'll be back again 1 hour from now. That's going to be at 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. my time, so Central European. And that's going to be over on the Digital Dragons channel. So the D&D game that we usually do is unfortunately cancelled today. Not all the players could make it, but I still fancy doing some world building because I want to very desperately keep that up. So we're going to spend the session, instead of playing D&D, creating the new setting for a future D&D campaign. That's going to be on the Digital Dragons channel. Actually, if I can remember how you spell Digital Dragons, is right there. So be sure to head over, hit that follow button over that side if you haven't done so already, because that is where I will be streaming next. The next regular stream on this channel is probably going to be... that's a good question. I don't know when. Maybe Wednesday? Otherwise, maybe next week if I get things set up. Otherwise, I don't know. Anyway, enjoy Shen's stream. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.